Hello everyone, and welcome to our first lesson on how to create your very own nonprofit organization, where I'll be taking you step by step through the process. My name is Sophia. Hi, I'm in the class of 2025 at the University of Southern California, and I'm currently on the pre-medical track majoring in health and human sciences. I wanted to do this lesson because I truly believe that my very own nonprofit organization really helped me stand out on college applications and communicate my dedication and passion to admissions committees. So I can't wait to help you guys get started on your journey to establishing an initiative. So I've broken down the process into 4 main steps that will assist you in successfully starting your nonprofit. 1. Developing your idea and a game plan. 2. Media and communications. 3. Actually registering as a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And 4. Executing your project. So first, you want to find a cause that really impassions and excites you. I created my own 501c3 nonprofit called Singing for Seniors, Inc. During March of 2020 at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. I was really touched by this Instagram video I'd seen of an elderly nursing home resident that wasn't able to properly interact with his loved ones because of COVID-19 restrictions. And it really inspired me to want to make a difference in my geriatric population during this difficult time. So I started to brainstorm ways that I could help, and I decided to incorporate something that I'm already super involved in, which is music. And so that's when I started to develop my game plan, which is that I wanted to create a program that provided cost-free virtual music concerts for these elderly assisted living facility residents to entertain them and bring them some joy during these times. I also wanted to make the concerts interactive so that we could provide the residents with some personable interactions to help alleviate some of the loneliness they were feeling. So I decided that I wanted to use the Zoom video chat platform. My biggest piece of advice here is to not be afraid to tap into your creativity and think outside the box. The main thing is that you want to pick something that you're really passionate about. So our next step is media and communications. I would really advise that you make an effort to establish an online presence through social media and a website, just so you have all of your organization information in one place and you can more easily spread the word about your cause. So let's first tackle creating a website. There are a bunch of easy navigable website builder platforms out there that will make creating a website super easy with built-in templates and elements, so you don't have to worry about being a tech wizard. Just to name a few, there's Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, Google Sites, and plenty more. So here's a website for my organization, and I chose to use the Weebly website builder. And some of the things that you want to have on your website is a home page, an about page where you can explain your mission statement, a contact page, and I would suggest creating a separate email from your personal one for your organization. And finally, other necessary elements that can be personalized to your specific organization. So most of these website builders will allow you to publish a free website, but I opted to upgrade to a premium plan just because I really wanted to add some more features to my website. It also got rid of ads, and it allowed me to connect my own custom domain name, which was www.singingforseniors.us instead of a domain name that Weebly would assign to you, which usually has Weebly's name in it. And for Weebly, the pricing was $6 per month, and I bought the domain name on Google Domains, which was $12 for a year of registration with the name, but these purchases are completely optional. I just wanted to add a little more professional feel to my website. So additionally, you also want to create some social media accounts for your organization, just so people can stay up to date on what you're doing, and also so you can reach a wider audience. So this includes Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and etc. So now that you have your media sorted out, you want to start thinking about communications, who you are going to need to reach out to, and how you're going to do it. So for me, in order to connect the musical community with nursing home residents, I first needed to reach the musical community. So what I did was I talked to my peers at school who I knew were interested in musical performance. I also posted on social media. I also talked to my peers at my music studio with the help of my vocal instructor. And I also posted on community volunteer sites, such as Volunteer Florida. So now we want to start thinking about actually registering your organization as a 501c3 nonprofit within your state. So, a 501c3 nonprofit is an entity, usually a corporation, that is recognized by the IRS as being tax exempt by virtue of charitable programs. So, the reason that we wanted to create a website before doing this is because there is a portion in the application where you can put in your website name if you have one. And 501c3 status just officially establishes your organization within your state, and it also opens up a lot more receptivity towards your cause because other institutions will trust that your organization is legit. And so this process can be confusing, so let's break it down. So step one, you're gonna have to make a name for your nonprofit and also assign directors and officers. In Florida, I needed to have at least 3 who are not related. Step two, you're going to have to draft a bylaws and a conflict of interest policy for legal documentation. So bylaws are the rules outlining the operating procedures of the nonprofit, and a conflict of interest policy is a collection of rules put in place to ensure that any decisions made by the board of directors or the officers benefit the nonprofit and not individual members. So the easiest way to do this is just search up bylaws or conflict of interest policy online, and then just find templates that you can modify to fit your own organization. Step 3. So to register your nonprofit, you're going to have to file articles of incorporation with your state through their state division of incorporation's website. So for Florida, it was sunbiz.org, and the state filing cost does vary, but for Florida, this was $70. So step 4, now you're going to need to get a free employer identification number, and this is basically a number that the federal government uses to identify your business entity, and it's basically like a social security for your organization, and you can do this on the IRS website. Step 5, you're almost there. So now you can finally apply for 501c3 status. And you do this by filling out Form 1023 online, and you can find this on the IRS website. So the fee to submit the form is $275, and then if your organization is approved, after 30 days, the IRS will get back to you with documentation officiating your organization as a nonprofit. Although this is a lengthy process, your commitment to establishing your cause as a nonprofit will not only be impressive on college applications, but it will also open a wider avenue of opportunities for your organization in the future. So let's recap the steps one more time. So first, you want to find a cause that you're passionate about and start creating your game plan. Then you want to coordinate your media presence and necessary communications. Then you can register your 501c3 nonprofit with your state and the IRS. And then finally, you can carry out your nonprofit's mission. Making my own nonprofit organization significantly contributed to developing my leadership skills, and it also helped me make a widespread impact in my community through valuable experiences. Thank you guys so much for watching this lesson, and I hope that this workshop empowered you all to start your own journey to being a nonprofit founder.